Lek and Greg Vegan Camp, the 28th of June 2018. We only have bagged mangoes left, and what I do currently is I check them almost every day just to touch them. If they're stone hard, I don't pick them. If they're just a little bit soft, I pick them. Otherwise they will overripe and go bad. So it's some of them actually fall down the tree and will fall down on the ground, but then they're usually overripe and inedible. And we only have the bagged mangoes left. So we have about, I think, about 100 kilos left on the trees. So it's the last harvest. It's for eating and for the few lucky ones that come by and try them out. Currently we have a visitor from Finland, Suvi, and she helped plant these pumpkins, these winter squash. So during the winter we will have pumpkin here. So it's all, you cannot see them because they're so small, but there are like also hundreds of these small patches of pumpkin. So thank you for the help, Suvi. First she was a volunteer, then she stayed as a guest for a while to relax, and now she's on a cycling trip to the national park. It has been over a month now without any harvest of any bananas. I guess they will ripen soon, but we have like a lot of bananas, but they are just not ready to pick yet. And here we have a mango on the ground. So let's see how it looks. Perfectly tree ripened mango, and it's actually not super firm and hard, but it's still quite firm, and yeah, you cannot like squeeze it. It's almost like a rock, but a bit softer. And if a mango looks like this, this is a bit soft also. But this is like sickness. The black strings you see around, it's like some kind of infection of the mango. I don't really know if you can eat it. I've tried to cut this away and eat it anyway, and the taste is okay. If the mango tastes bad, then don't eat it. But I think if it tastes good, you might eat it. But if you want to be safe, don't eat mangoes like this. But I've eaten some of these mangoes because they tasted good. Anyway, if there are some mango experts out there, what is this on the leaves? Is it just an old leaf that will fall off, or should I prune this or something? Here you can see these are ant eggs or something, because they enjoy to live in these bags. So some of them are like filled with ants, and I don't know why it's white. Some ant stuff, I was told. A mini mango. And if it looks like this and it's like super soft in some areas, like this here, it's eaten by bugs. You can see that it's already rotten, it's bad. You just need to throw this one. Because it tastes, even though it's only this area, the whole mango tastes like something that is completely unedible. More ants than others. But they're crawling on my head. But yeah, this is how it looks when the ants are inside. The mango seems good anyway. I think they just live there. When the bag is full of ants, I just put it somewhere so it can sun dry and the ants will leave. and we can use the bag again next year or next time the mangoes give fruit. Leg went to the mountain and hurt her ankle or foot here. There was like a big swelling here. Now it looks better, but she's not able to stand almost, and she's not able to stay calm and rest. She was like picking mushroom, fell, and she was at the hospital getting x-ray and painkillers and everything. And now she's walking around trying to do something in the garden and water stuff, and then she's almost fading and I need to carry her back. So she's like working until she faints, and then yeah, and she's not able to ask for help. What should I do with that woman? Please let me know in the comments. It's an okay harvest. 23 mangoes, so it's about 7 kilos. And those two, what will happen with them, like?
I want to keep in a
Refrigerator.
Take this long for
Ripen. They will ripen very slowly,
yes,
but they are like tree matures, but they will ripen slowly and be ready for when my mother comes in about 2 weeks.
If on the tree about this week there is almost rapid, but it's not good.
And that's like 600-700 grams for that mango probably. 800, maybe 1 kilo, 20 kilos, 1 ton.
Almost 100
Baht.
no 1,000 gram, right?
Yeah.
1 kilo.
Yeah.
1 kilo.
Here you can see the latest method I use to preserve the bamboo. Here I actually used a soldering iron. I just made holes. But what is even more effective is to make a fire and just put the whole thing into the fire, and it will actually get a quite nice look. Some places I've maybe burnt too much, but my main point is to make the bamboo hard and make it resistant to water and primarily the bugs, because the bugs will eat it, and that's not very nice. And there's a lot of dust and powder from the powder post beetles and whatever that's eating this bamboo. So it seems to work quite nice. Maybe I'll need to give it another go. The only bad thing is that it seems that the bamboo is tasty for dogs. So the dogs that we are currently having here, protecting one dog, Hima, Snow, likes to eat it. So when the bugs don't eat it, the dog that is here will eat it. He's very naughty. We also have good amounts of papaya ripening on the trees. There's so much papaya here, I'm not able to eat it alone, because I prefer to eat the mangoes and a little bit of papaya. Naughty dog. Some of the passion fruits are already falling down, even they're not ripe. Maybe this is ripe. This is obviously not ripe. Neither this one. This is one of the new superstars. I've been watering this heavily, but I didn't know what it was until recently. This is watercress. Watercress. This is one of the oldest green leafy vegetables known to be eaten by humans. So it's have been eaten for ages. I don't know how long, but you can check it out on Wikipedia. Pretty cool. You just take the watercress and you take half of the plant, you just break it off, and you just have a stem like this, and then you can just rip off the leaves and the top, and then you can just eat it raw or blend it or put it in a salad. This is one of my new superheroes, and I'm glad that Lek planted this, even though I really didn't know what it was. I was just using the water from the rice to water this, so it grew quite well. And also it was planted on a lot of compost, so it grows quite well here. And one is already on the ground, eaten by bugs. So this will just be eaten by bugs. Maybe it's actually a good idea to have some of these just falling down to be eaten by bugs, because then they will eat this one and let the other ones on the tree alone, because will attract them more. I don't know. I think that's a good strategy actually. But the problem is that this will attract ants, and we will have ants here and maybe rats and mice and stuff. I think there's a cat around. I heard it this night, and I think I have not seen or heard so many mice around anymore, because there's like a predator, a cat, eating the mice and the rats if there are any. So that's good. And today's harvest also of eggplant. And maybe we'll have a banana flower curry. We have a lot of these banana flowers now. And I probably need to have some kind of a flamethrower to burn down this hut. Or no, just burn the bamboo here, because all these powder post beetles are just eating it away. And it will be gone soon if I don't do anything. The problem is that there's a high chance of setting the whole thing on fire, so I need to do it in the early morning when the moisture is high, or after rainfall. As you can see, this is the mango that was we picked from the ground, and you can see here it's already, this is not unedible, it's overripe, but here it's like underripe. Insane. But yeah, the taste is super nice. This is why we're happy about the cat, because the mice eat the mangoes like this. And when we are not able to eat it all, we fill up these boxes and put them in the freezer, so future guests can try out a very nice Nandok Mai nice cream. We have the small freezer here and the refrigerator, and we have the big freezer here filled up with mango.